now understanding, the Home Ministry has ordered a CBI inquiry against the Oxfam for FCRA violence. Sources are telling us here at CNN News 18 that the Oxfam India continued to transfer foreign contribution to various entities even after coming into force of the Foreign Contribution Regulation Amendment Act 2020, which, remember, prohibits such transfers. From emails found during IT surveys by the CBDT, it has now been revealed that the Oxfam India was planning to circumvent the provisions of the FCRA 2010 by routing funds to other FCRA registered associations or through for-profit consultation route only. Let's bring in our colleague Arunama. In fact, he's been tracking these developments and is getting us these inputs as well. Arunama, help us understand why this CBI inquiry has been ordered and what are sources telling you?
So let me explain what the FCRA is all about. The Foreign Contribution Regulation Act is meant to regulate the foreign contribution that any NGO operating in India gets. There are stringent rules for it, which any NGO that applies for registration under FCRA is supposed to follow. The charge against Oxfam is that once it was flagged off, and it has earlier got into the crosshairs of the Foreigners Division of MHA for alleged violation of the FCRA guidelines. So once that was flagged off, the charge is that Oxfam routed the foreign contribution that it was getting through other NGOs which had their FCRA license in violation of the Act. And therefore, this matter has been referred to the CBI to find out if there is a criminal case made out against Oxfam. CBI already is looking at the case of an NGO run by Harsh Mandar. Again, similar charges that their FCRA guidelines were not followed. Money was routed and crores of rupees in the case of Oxfam. Also, we are talking about that crores of rupees received in foreign aid was routed through NGOs in total violation of FCRA. We are waiting for a response from Oxfam, but these are prima facie charges. CBI will have to now register a case if it finds the allegations made by the Ministry of Home Affairs worthy of a PE, a preliminary inquiry, or an RC, which is an FIR.
So, Arunama, if I understand this correctly, when we are talking about a CBI inquiry, this essentially means that the foreign contribution that came to Oxfam came into a utilization account instead of this designated FCRA account. That's one. Secondly, do we have an understanding of how many crores possibly came through this way?
Yes, up to 10 crore is the suspicion that, that was the amount that would have exchanged hands. And this is problematic because if you are not authorized to accept foreign contribution, if you are found in violation of the FCRA guidelines, then you cannot accept any foreign funding. And Oxfam, the charge is that because it was in the crosshairs of the MHA, because it's FCRA, utilization of the foreign funds. And that's also a problem. Why are FCRA licenses flagged off or suspended or in some cases cancelled? Because those NGOs during audit, it is found out that they misutilize. They give the one particular reason for accepting foreign contribution, but when the contribution comes in, the money is utilized for some other purpose. That's one of the main reasons why MHA often suspends FCRA license. So Oxfam was accused of the same, that you were accepting money for causes which you had not mentioned while seeking this particular license. And then the charge that is being made today is one step further, that you are now going ahead and trying to circumvent the Indian law by bringing in other NGOs. So we'll just have to wait and see whether a criminal case is made out based on these allegations that have been made by the Ministry of Home Affairs.
And we'll await an official response from Oxfam India as well. Arunama, we leave the conversation there. Thanks a lot for